our championship!
A double play wins it from Frazier.
Turn it to the end zone. What a catch! McIntyre touchdown.
Into the way up goes at the buzzer.
Lucia wins it. The championship.
Welcome, everybody, to 300 Avenger Drive for a tremendous playoff basketball game between the Portsmouth Patriots and the East Greenwich Avengers on the NFHS Network. This is John Anderson. I'm joined today by Dave Macarone, girls varsity coach at East Greenwich High School. Dave, lots of storylines in this one. Should be a great game.
Yeah, this game should be features two of the best D2 players in the state, so should be a great game. I'm looking forward to it.
The couple of fun facts about this game. Portsmouth obviously comes into this game as defending D2 state champions. That's a title they took away from East Greenwich, who was the 2019 D2 state champions. That year, EG knocked off Portsmouth. So there's been a lot of back and forth between the two teams. A lot of talent on both teams. You mentioned, I guess it starts with Benny Hurd on Portsmouth and Jack McMullen on East Greenwich, with both having tremendous supporting casts.
Yeah. I think the difference is, I expect both players to play really well in this game, but the supporting cast is what is going to make or break the game for each team.
EG coming off a I don't know what I'd call it, Dave, a strange win against Johnston. It was just the game, a lot of strange things happened in that game. Not to lose focus on some of the great things that happened, but the was not a great shooting night for either team.
Right.
Something we haven't seen a lot from East Greenwich this year. And Johnston really played well. Portsmouth's coming off two playoff victories. They played in a play-in game. They beat Tolman and just the other night, and then they beat a good Lincoln team before that. So should be interesting to see what happens here.
Yeah, I think the Johnston game took East Greenwich a little bit by surprise. They were a little tentative shooting the ball. They didn't shoot as well as they normally do. So I think this game, more back to their style. They should be more comfortable. Second playoff game.
Yeah, we anticipate some man-to-man defense from Portsmouth tonight, which I think EG and their offense is suited for. Could be some up and down. The interesting thing about Portsmouth is they've done a great job defensively. And we're going to pause here for the national anthem. All right, we are ready to go, Dave. Starters for the Portsmouth Patriots include Calvin Lucente, number 1. Number 2, Benny Hurd. Everybody's heard about Benny quite a bit this year, and actually all 3 years of his playing. Number 3, Luke Hyder is starting for the Patriots tonight. Number 23, Owen Googs Gugliotta. And number 25, Jack Balawa. On the EG side, their standard 5 is going to be Jack McMullen, Danny Pryor, William Foster running the point, Cole Basler, and Andrew Plimpton, the monster on the boards. So we'll see how these two teams match up. What I was saying, Dave, earlier is that Portsmouth has all of their games this year, they have defended the ball well and have not allowed teams out of the 40s. I think they average about 43 points a game against. So
yeah, they are going to play tough defense. There's no doubt about that. I don't expect zone.
Cole Basler taking the tap against Luke Hyder. Ball controlled by Portsmouth. Benny Hurd bringing it up the floor.
East Greenwich just starting his own, 3-2. I think that ball was tipped.
Googs got blocked. Basler on the run out. Oh, almost a. All right, Will Foster setting up the offense. Gets it down low to Danny on the block with a nice turn to his left. Ball bounces out. Benny Hurd with the rebound and bringing it up the floor. Hyder for three, no good. Jack with a great rebound from the guard spot. Pulls up for three. Oh, that's a good start.
That is a great start. He missed a couple last game. We don't normally see him miss.
That abrupt stop that he does on the fast break is deadly.
Mm-hmm.
Googs for a quick two from the corner. Oh, great catch by Plimpy. Andrew Plimpton for two.
Good post move.
Both teams come out with energy, Dave.
Yep. Looks like Portsmouth is going to try to do the same thing Johnston did to Jack and just play him no help the entire game, face guard.
Yep. Oh, that's a very nice move there by Benny Hurd. Blau, I think, is a soccer player, Dave. I think he was an all-state soccer player, so we know he can run with the best of them.
Yeah.
And here he comes. Oh, nice
back
tap by Plimpton.
A nice save.
Calvin Lucente with the runner in the lane. Beautiful shot. 6-5, Portsmouth Patriots over the Avengers on a fast-paced start.
Much faster than the Johnston game the other day.
I'd say so. Different types of entertainment.
Right.
Johnson at the short bench, they did what they had to do. Danny with a beautiful move. Danny Pryor for two. Baseline move. Both teams spreading around the scoring early. 7-6 Avengers. Hurd got it.
Yeah.
Benny Hurd with two from downtown.
He's one of those kids, you can't give him any room. He will shoot it if he sees any room at all.
Jack comes off a curl. One of those zigzag moments.
Yep.
I think Jack thought Andrew was going to come across the paint, and he didn't.
Looks like the press is changing to a 1-2-1-1.
You know, one thing about Hurd's game, Dave, he is in control.
Yes.
There's no helter-skelter in his game. He gets to the paint and makes the right decision.
Mm-hmm. He lives at the foul line.
Just like that,
yeah.
Right on cue.
He's very good at getting to the foul line.
He takes more free throws in a game, Dave, than EG does as a team.
I believe that.
And he misses the first. And Hurd makes the second. That's 5 points for Benny Hurd early in the game.
It's good help defense.
Ball out of bounds off Portsmouth, EG ball. 16 on the clock, plenty of time. Oh,
They called a foul.
I missed it, Dave. What was that call?
Uh,
Moving screen of some sort?
Yeah. Looks like he called it on 14.
Cole Basler back in the game, replacing Andrew Plimpton. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive, Dave.
Yeah. He's quick.
Always got the head up as well. Kochak for three. Got it. Got it.
yeah.
Got it again. He got that one twice.
That was a more confident shot. Those are the shots we didn't see them take in the Johnson game.
Hyder comes up a little bit short, front rims it. Basler with the rebound.
That was a nice screen and
Oh,
foul.
there's 3 shots for Jack McMullen. Follows on Bilal. He doesn't believe it.
No.
He's palms up all day. What did I do? It's tough when you're chasing a shooter.
Yep.
And that shooter pulls up. It's hard to stop. Jack makes the first. Jack's an 81% free throw shooter on the year. Oh, he only gave him 2, Dave.
No, he made 3.
Oh, he made
did.
3.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Back to a 2-2-1 press.
Lucente goes baseline. Jonah Hill in the game. I missed him coming in. Picks up a quick foul.
A little aggressive.
Lucente was trying to go baseline. And Luke Hyder comes out of the game. Big man Tim Chalupik in the game. He's been riddled with some injuries this year. Great position by Danny Pryor right there. Chalupik, Dave, he can shoot the 3 as a big man. He can hit the 15-footer, and he can go to the basket. So he's got a little bit of everything. Oh, what a pass by Jack. Iden couldn't finish. Danny Pryor for 3, top of the key, no good.
Good hustle. Good move.
Danny Pryor with a great cut to the basket. Jonah found him. 2-2-1 press by EG.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and there it is, right on cue. He comes up a little short.
Good rebound.
Bilal with the great offensive rebound, but he misses the putback. It's like Portsmouth's going to switch on the screens.
Mm-hmm. It's a good
wow.
move there.
Iden Kochak for 2.
Looks like this 2-2-1 press is just to kind of slow them down a little bit, and the 1-2-2 is the trap.
That's right, yep. Benny Hurd with 2 more. Oh, what a steal by Hurd. No one with him. 2 more for Hurd. Hurd's a quarterback as well. You can see he runs the show on the basketball floor, and he does the same on the football field. What a great scene, by the way, seeing the high school kids out there practicing today.
That's great for them.
Can't wait for football. Danny Pryor with another deuce. Strong start for Danny Boy.
It's good hands by Jonah.
Those are good minutes by Jonah right there,
Yeah.
Dave. Jonah Hill comes out. William Foster back in the game.
Saved the possession that got us a basket.
And a nice assist to Danny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, something happened there.
Yeah.
Something
Shot
happened.
clock was running down.
Bazo with a great block and a steal. Yep. William Foster goes baseline. He gets fouled by Owen Gugliotta. Nice block by Chalupic. That play is run by every team in the history of basketball right there. It's unbelievable.
We run it too. So
everybody does. Chalupic drives the paint, doesn't get it to go, but
it's putback at the buzzer.
Balawa with a beautiful putback. That's the end of the first half. You score the Avengers 19, Portsmouth Patriots 18. We'll be right back after a quick break on the NFHS Network.
At Ortho Rhode Island, our mission is to get you back on the field, back on the water, back to work, back to your family. Our experienced orthopedic surgeons and specialists work with leading-edge treatments and robotic-assisted technologies, caring for chronic conditions and injuries to bones, muscles, and joints, from diagnosis to aftercare, so you can get back to what matters most. Ortho Rhode Island, caring for your every move.
All right, we're back, Dave. 19-18, a spirited first quarter of basketball. Both teams had some spurts. Well played first 8 minutes.
Right. Yeah, that was a really good. We thought we'd see 60s in this game. We're higher than that pace at this point, but Portsmouth's doing a great. Anytime Jax goes to the basket, there's three guys closing out on him. You know, Danny's had a great first quarter. Ben Hurd's had a great first quarter.
Yeah, so on the scoring front, I mean, it started out with things getting spread around, and then Benny Hurd went nuts. He's got 11 points. He's on pace for 44. Let's see if we see it. Calvin Lucente has a deuce. Owen Gugliotta with 2 points. Jack Balawa with 2 points right at the buzzer. Beautiful putback. On the EG side, Jack McMullen has a 3 and then 3 for 3 from the line for 6 points. Danny Pryor has 6 hard-fought points in the paint. Beautiful moves down low. Aiden Kochak has shown some significant energy. He's got 5 points with a 3 and a deuce. And Andrew Plimpton, always working hard. He has 2 points in the first quarter.
Yeah, that was a good quarter. It was a fun basketball quarter to watch. We'll see who adjusts first.
EG played the whole first in the 3-2. We'll see what happens with them in the second quarter here. Danny Pryor inbounding the ball. Here we go in the second quarter. Portsmouth sticks with the man. Pick and roll. Plimpy made a nice turn to the basket, just didn't finish it. Chalupic with a nice up and under, but got himself caught under the backboard. You're right, Dave. I mean, they're collapsing down low pretty hard.
Yeah, they're They're helping like they should, but they are sending extra help.
Yep. Cole Basler, wide open look. Comes up a little short. Rebound by Balawa. Oh, there's an Academy Award.
Out of bounds.
The lefty three, Calvin Lucente. Lefty Lucente just hoisted one, came up short, front of the rim.
The first game, East Greenwich wasn't aware. He made 4 3-pointers in that game. I think they know now.
Playoff basketball,
Yep.
all sorts of things happen. Calvin getting a little handsy with William Foster. We'll see if that continues. Oh, look at Plimpy. And one. Andrew Plimpton just keeps on working on the boards. That was a great play by William Foster right there, though. There was a lot of contact there, and he kept the ball alive and made a nice hoop. He made a nice shot and gave Plimpy the chance for a rebound.
Seems like Portsmouth's being a little bit more physical.
Definitely.
Only 3 fouls apiece.
Sophomore Will Erickson in the game, replacing big man Danny Pryor. And Andrew misses the free throw. 21-18 EG. These teams earlier this year, Dave, 50. Another close one, 52-48. It's third or fourth game of the year. So these teams this is an evenly matched game.
Yeah. Personally, I think these are the most funnest games to coach in.
Yep, absolutely. And prepare for it, too. Chalupik for 3.
Good job.
Will Erickson with a great rebound. Oh, it's a good turn by Erickson right there. That's a tough one. Lucente does a very nice job using his body, and he gets that left hand. He gets fouled. He's going to go to the line shooting 2.
Yeah, that was a good job. Getting the contact.
Lucente makes the first. He had, what do you say, Dave? He had 3 or 4 threes in that last game?
The first game he had 4 off the bench.
Sam Balawa checks into the game, replacing Jack Balawa. I can only guess they're brothers, cousins. Lucente misses the second. Man, a lot of deflections.
Yeah.
These kids are going to sleep well tonight. It is a grind when you're playing against a team that is in your shorts at all times.
Right. And just seems like Portsmouth has kind of picked up the intensity in this quarter.
Oh, what a look by Erickson to Kochak. He goes up to yoke it, doesn't get it, but Plimpy right there. Coach O was concerned about Plimpy on the boards, and you can see why. Hyder misses a 3. Oh, that was about to be a monster screen. Erickson for 3. Got it!
That's a good shot. One of the issues is that when you focus too much on Jack, everybody's staring at him and not seeing the other players.
You're exactly right, because no one's thinking about Will Erickson. He's a sophomore.
Right.
Hurd back rims it. Kochak bringing the ball up. Oh, the turnaround 15-footer
nice
from the elbow. Aiden Kochak.
That's a good move. And East Greenwich calls a timeout.
28-19, huge run by East Greenwich to open up a 9-point game. EG's running that, running some ball screens.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Jack go a little bit tighter on the screens because it looks like there's some solid screens being set, and not making great contact, but
Yeah,
that'll change.
as a coach, if you're gonna tell your guys to play that tight of defense, you're gonna be susceptible to back screens, off the ball screens.
Yes.
And it seems like the last 2 or 3 possessions, East Greenwich has had some really good screens.
4:11 left in the first quarter. 28-19 East Greenwich. It's our own little version of March Madness here. Shortened season. Finals on Saturday. This whole thing just happened so fast, Dave. I remember EG opened up with Pilgrim what seems like just a few days ago. But no more than 5 or 6 weeks ago, and here we are at the end of the season.
Yeah, it is. It was a blur.
EG back in the 2-2-1 press. Long three by Lucente comes up short. A couple of hands got on that one. Hyder gets in the paint. I'm sorry, Benny gets in the paint again. A little bit strong. Oh, he's looking to go to the line. He didn't get it. Oh, what a take. The difference in this game so far has been Aiden Kosak, Andrew Plimpton, and Danny Pryor. The 3 big men. Kosak is just so unbelievably athletic. You get him in the open court.
Right. He is fast.
Yep.
No one's going to step in front of him.
No. EG's opened up an 11-point lead, 30-19 with almost 3 minutes left in the half.
Now it seems like East Greenwich's defense is picking up.
Heard from deep.
He tried to get a call on that one.
Came up way short on that. Hyder with the great steal.
Yeah.
Danny went for the...
Yeah. He tried. I don't know if he got touched, but he tried.
He was looking for the Golden Globe. Hyder knocks it down, goes to the line shooting 1. That's Luke's first bucket of the game. And he makes the free throw. 30-22, 8-point game.
Yeah, a little pressure in the backcourt now.
Oh, what a play. William with a great screen by Danny Pryor. Thought he shuffled his feet there. You have 3 refs in these playoff games. You can't get away with much.
No.
So. Lucente with a wild shot that goes down. He has 5 points. 6-point game. 5 straight points by Portsmouth, and the steal by Hurd, and he's taking it on his own.
Oh. Portsmouth's asking for an intentional foul. There was nothing intentional.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was an aggressive swipe at the ball, but it certainly wasn't intentional. The swipe was at the ball, not at anything else. And anytime the ref sees the hand come down, trying to block a shot, you're going to get called for it. Whether you, most cases, even if you do get all ball.
Yeah.
Hurd misses the front end of the 2 shots. It's 1 for 3 from the line now. So, and he knocks down the second one.
See if East Greenwich can slow it down a little bit and run some more of those screens.
Shot clock is now at 7. Kosak with a step back three comes up short, front of the rim. Hurd is just so tough.
Yeah, he's relentless.
Wow, that's great. That's great D right there by Sam Balawa. Tremendous D. He stayed in front of Jack the whole way. Jack is very fast. People don't realize how fast Jack is. Balawa stayed with him on that. And there he is, Balawa for three. He got it. That's two good possessions out of him. 2-point game all of a sudden, Dave.
Yeah. I mean, Portsmouth they're being a little bit more aggressive. I know they just made a three, but most of their stuff now is coming at the rim.
The Balawa, well, I'll say maybe the younger Balawa. No, it must be cousins. They're both seniors. I don't think they're twins. I don't know. But Sam Balawa has had a great couple possessions. Here we go. 5 seconds remaining in the half. William Foster for three. Oh, that would have been wonderful. All right, that's the first half. That was a fun one. Wow,
yeah.
EG had an 11-point lead. Portsmouth came back and cut it all the way down to 2. It's 30-28 East Greenwich. Dave, again, game of runs. It's without fans in the stands.
I know.
So it's almost like you go on a run, and EG has the benefit of being the home team.
Right.
There's no fans here to get them even more jazzed up.
Yeah.
And I think that allowed Portsmouth to settle down and get back in the game.
Not having fans definitely, because obviously we're home in East Greenwich. Portsmouth, even though they're a veteran team, might have got a little rattled. But the quarters, I think the quarters changes the game. It's almost like 4 mini games instead of
you're absolutely
2 halves now. And
we've heard a lot of kids say that. They feel if you have a bad first quarter, I know it happened to Jack McMullen in the first game against Pilgrim. That was one of the things he said. He had a really bad shooting first quarter, and it allowed him to kind of turn the page and reset, go into the second quarter on fire. You mentioned Dave, you mentioned the veteran leadership on Portsmouth. It's we'll see what they have coming up on this team. They have 8 seniors.
Yeah, that's
so they're taking advantage of it.
That's a lot of
It's a lot of leadership, taking advantage of it with winning the state title last year. They think last year they had a good shot at making some noise in the Open tournament.
Right.
But unfortunately, as EG did as well. EG came out and beat Mount Pleasant the first game of the Open tournament, and they were playing very well at the time. They probably could have made some noise, and then the same thing happened to Portsmouth and everybody else. That the COVID virus shut everything down.
Yeah, I remember watching the East Greenwich Mount Pleasant game before the girls. We played Situate last year in the Open tournament, and remember, I thought that was the best game they played all year.
Oh, they were in that gym as well. I mean, it was pretty little gym.
Yep.
And, they had it all going that night, and there was so much energy. But it was almost like the fog over it. Everybody, I mean, even in the pregame party, which we do often, there was just this weird feeling because we didn't know, is this going to be the last game? Is it not going to be the last game? Are we ever going to leave our houses again? we didn't know the answers to those questions. At that time it was 2 weeks to stop the spread. It turned into 12 months to continue the spread. Oh boy! Well, we're almost through it. Dave, on the girls' side, so obviously East Greenwich plays in Division I, as does Portsmouth, right? Did you play Portsmouth this year? Who Portsmouth? Who would you think is a contender going for the state championship in D1? Who were some of the better teams you faced?
So the best team we faced was South Kingstown.
Right.
Unfortunately, their varsity came up with a positive COVID test.
What a crazy story! And their JV team had to play, right?
And I watched that game. That JV team played hard. They played really well.
Was that Cranston West? PJ's team? And
I think what's left. I think St. Ray's is the best team. I think.
So I just read today. Is it St. Ray or maybe it was Classical? Classical had that situation.
Yep. And they were, I think, undefeated in Division II. Classical. So.
And were they the ones that they had a positive test? Because then it affected another team. I thought Smithfield or something. Someone else got impacted by it as well.
Yeah, I just saw the Classical was out. But I would say St. Ray's is probably, the favorite to win.
Yep. I watched some highlights last night. I saw the Wheeler girls.
Yes.
Came through with the clutch one.
Wheeler's, those two girls, Mancini and Keenan, are very good players.
Oh, yeah, they were fun to watch.
When we play, Mancini shoots the ball. She'll make it from anywhere. So
quick release, too. You
Yep.
never know when she's going to shoot it. All right, we're going to take a quick 30-second break on the NFHS network. We'll be back to you just as the start of the second half.
At Ortho, Rhode Island, our mission is to get you back on the field, back on the water, back to work, back to your family. Our experienced orthopedic surgeons and specialists work with leading-edge treatments and robotic-assisted technologies, caring for chronic conditions and injuries to bones, muscles, and joints, from diagnosis to aftercare, so you can get back to what matters most. Ortho, Rhode Island, caring for your every move.
All right, we are back, Dave. 30-28, start of the third quarter. Still can't get used to these 5-minute halftimes. I'm used to the dancing cheerleaders and everything else and the band, and we're right back in action.
Yeah, it's quick.
EG sticks with the 3-2. That's his range. I'm surprised he didn't pull that.
Again, he sees space. He usually shoots it.
And there it is. They're giving him the space, and he's got it. I'd like to see a little bit more ball pressure on that one. Danny Pryor with the good look.
That's a strong move by Danny.
Oh. Heard from the corner, it's short.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lucente is a net. He is he is a problem. So Plimpton goes to work usually, that up and under move of his. Here it comes. Give him the okie doke.
A little short on that one.
Lucente plays a big role in this game. He's only a sophomore. Oh, Googs for three. Got it. Owen Gugliotta with the three-pointer. Brings back memories. Who was the guy that played? I think he might even have played a little bit with the Celtics.
Tom Gugliotta?
Googs. Was he a what did he play? Was he Maryland? I'm trying to remember where he played.
I don't know.
He was a very good player. Oh, what a look. Jack to Danny. Danny crosses the lane and puts it in on the left side. Oh, wide open look for Hurd. He passes it up. He's taunting.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
I'd take the 19-footer as opposed to the 17-footer. I think he wanted to go to the basket. He wasn't getting the screen that he was looking for. Jack with the ball in his hands at the end of the shot clock. Oh, Danny Pryor for three. No good. 34-32, Portsmouth has taken the lead. EG is in a scoring drought right now.
It seems like Portsmouth is now moving less than they were, and they're just going to, spread them out.
Runner by Lucente is too strong. Hurd is just so active.
Yeah.
Hyder in for two. 36-32. 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter.
Good move by Jack.
That's such a beautiful move when he goes to that left hand. there's not too many players that know Jack uses both hands on both sides of the rim.
Mm-hmm.
He feels out the defenders, and he'll go on the inside hand, he'll go with the outside hand on either side of the basket. Hyder for 2, no good. Plimpton with a strong rebound. He sees Jack on the right, and he gets him. Oh, just a little too much. Aiden Kochak back in the game. Cole Basler takes a rest. Lucente likes to get to the paint, too. Another floater. No good. Oh, he gets his own rebound. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
What a play by Lucente, and he dishes it to Hyder for 2. Portsmouth has opened up a 4-point lead. Kochak misses a layup. Lauer from behind the basket, he knocks it down.
He's got to do a little bit better job of closing out.
That's a very strong move by Andrew Plimpton there. Timeout on the floor. 40 Portsmouth, 36 Avengers. 3 minutes, 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Portsmouth has come out with a bit of energy to start the third, and has taken a 4-point lead.
To me, it seems like Portsmouth's adjustment at halftime was we were going to spread them out in that zone, put someone on the foul line just to make them seem like there's somebody there we have to pay attention to, and they're just passing it around the outside, and they're getting a couple open shots here.
They're getting open looks. And you know, they've even turned down a couple open looks.
Yeah.
So we shall see if Fiji switches things up here. All right, Will Erickson back in the game. He replaces Danny Pryor.
Looks like East Greenwich is going to pick up man-to-man or show man and go back into that zone.
Yeah, looks like man, Dave. Or no, it's like a match.
Yeah, it's a matchup zone kind of.
Lucente, what a great dish. Got it. Wow, out to Sam Balawa for another 3. He has 6 points on 2 threes. Portsmouth's opened up a 7-point lead. Plimpton for 2.
It's a good answer.
Andrew, you know, he is lunch pail and shovel guy, man. He doesn't stop working. And
those are coach's favorite players.
Yeah, I mean, and it's miserable to coach against, right? Wow, what a move by Chalupic. It's his first deuce of the game. That was a very nice step through there by Chalupic. Wow, he elevates on that jump shot nicely. Aiden Kochak for 2. 45-40 Portsmouth.
See if East Greenwich can get a stop.
Chalupic for 3, got it. Oh, wow, we knew he could do it.
Yep.
He had not been shooting it all that well in the first half, his first few shots, and he's knocked down his last 2. Oh, Plimpton. Great move to the middle and had Mental toughness. Oh, we get a steal by Balawa. Wow.
He saw the screen coming, but he didn't see the defender.
All right, foul on McMullen. 48-40 Portsmouth with 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. 30-second timeout taken by the Avengers. Those daggers, Dave.
Yeah,
the threes coming at the time you don't expect them.
Mm-hmm. Especially from two players that you're not expecting to shoot them.
The winner of this game gets the winner of Wheeler. Oh, I wish I didn't start saying this. Now I'm going to forget on the other side.
Burrillville.
Right. So Burrillville beat Pilgrim, which no one saw coming.
Right.
But Burrillville, another team that gives people fits because they're always tough. EG, they got EG a couple years ago in this gym at the end of the year EG won the championship. It was kind of a turning moment at the season. EG lost a couple of games at the end of the year, and then put things together and went on a little run in the playoffs to win the D2 title. But Burrillville, that'll be really interesting to see. I assume they're playing tonight as well.
Yes.
Of course, Wheeler is led by former EG athletic director son Travis Cobain, who's only a junior. Balawa. Oh, wow. I tell you what, I'm giving Balawa the MVP of this game so far. He has done everything. He's shot it well.
Yeah.
He has defended well. He has passed it well. He's not the leading scorer, but he is
in this half, Portsmouth's gotten it. They have four guys around. They got into the middle, and they're just kicking out. Guys are making shots.
It's a good look by William. A lot of contact there.
Yeah.
And the more contact without calls breeds more contact.
Right, exactly. There hasn't been that many fouls called in this game for as physical as it seemed.
Dave, we're at the end of the third quarter. There's only one foul per team with three refs. Nicely done by Andrew Plimpton.
This will be a big stop if East Greenwich can get a stop on this last possession.
Possession hour looks like it goes to EG starting the fourth quarter. So, yeah, get a stop here and a bucket, and it's a different game. 9-point lead. Portsmouth's going for the final shot. He's in range right now.
Yep.
Oh. Balawa. This. Shoot it, William. Oh. All right. Your score at the end of three. Portsmouth went on a bit of a run. 51 for the Patriots, 42 for the EG Avengers. We'll be right back after a quick break on the NFHS Network.
At Ortho, Rhode Island, our mission is to get you back on the field, back on the water, back to work, back to your family. Our experienced orthopedic surgeons and specialists work with leading-edge treatments and robotic-assisted technologies, caring for chronic conditions and injuries to bones, muscles, and joints, from diagnosis to aftercare, so you can get back to what matters most. Ortho Rhode Island, caring for your every move.
All right, Dave, we're back.
Yeah.
About to start the fourth quarter. EG has not seen themselves in this position very often. I don't find it super concerning yet.
No, I don't either.
They can score in bunches, and you just they got to get some stops. And Portsmouth has thrown up some daggers.
Right. I don't know how much longer East Greenwich will be able to stay in this zone. Really, because guys who are open on the wings and are making shots.
Yeah,
credit to them.
They're making the looks. Coach O, before the game was concerned about a couple of things. He was concerned with Andrew Plimpton, and that has lived up to his concern because Plimpy now has 10 points, and he's got 10 rebounds, and innumerable other statistics that have helped EG, stay in this game, quite frankly. All right, EG comes out, gets possession in the fourth quarter. Aiden Kochak inbounding the ball. And Cole Basler's going to handle the ball. I think EG's trying to free up Jack a little bit more, set some screens for him. And there he comes off a screen on the baseline. The ball goes right to Plimpton. Beautiful move. Can't get it to go down. Aiden with those long arms of the law, saved by guess who? Andrew Plimpton. Here we go. Oh, Jack front rims it.
Yeah. It's good hustle to save the rebound.
Cole Basler from 3 in the corner. Short. Plimpton with this.
I think they're going to change this call back to
Coach Gee was right on top of that, and the other ref saw something.
East Greenwich ball.
Coach Gee wasn't going to let that one go.
No.
It's a good thing they changed it. I'm concerned what would happen if they didn't change it.
It's nice to see the referees get together, though, and make that call.
Well, the benefits of 3, right? Because the chances are they might not have been in that position to see that if they only had 2 of them.
There's nothing worse than when a ref tells you they couldn't see it or they had a bad angle.
Yeah, sorry, Coach, I didn't see it. Let's go to the tape. Strong power dribble by Plimpton. Goes up for 2 on the left.
Greenwich back to the press.
12 points for Plimpy. Balawa. That's Jack Balawa for 2. The Balawa boys. I can't call them brothers. But the Balawa boys. Plimpy goes behind his back, kicks it out to Basler. Over to Kochak for 3.
Hit the wire.
Once again, Dave, I don't know, as a coach, there's got to be better technology than what East Greenwich has in the gym here with the wire that pulls the hoop up.
Yeah,
we can put a man on the moon, put a man on Mars, but we can't bring a hoop up without having a wire hang down. Allow it to Chalupik. He got fouled. I thought there was a walk before the foul.
Yeah. It looked like a couple shuffles.
William Foster getting ready to come back in the game. Chalupik makes the first. EG down 10. Cole Basler comes out. William Foster back in the game. The floor general has had an absolutely tremendous senior season. And Chalupik makes the second one. Some aggressive man.
Yeah, they're back to this in your face, so if you set good screens, you should be able to get good looks.
I tell you, Portsmouth's going over the top of all the screens too, and then they're helping underneath. Let's see if they call that a shooting foul. Oh, they call that on the floor. I think that's probably the right call. I mean, they've seen his move. He's been going to the hole, so chances of him going up for a shot there probably weren't likely. That's a force. (55-44), 11-point game with 6 minutes remaining. EG in a 2-2-1 press. They go over the top of it.
Yep,
and there we go. Benny Hurd's going to
back to the line. Well, he hasn't really been there much tonight, but
he has not shot well from the line. He's 2 for 4. Something tells me he's going to have a chance to improve that percentage. Oh, wow. Maybe not. Maybe not. I can whammy the best of them. Back rims it. Front rim the first one, back rim the second. He is 2 for 6 from the line. What a beautiful take by William Foster.
Now they're going to extend the pressure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then he heard textbook pulled up at from 14 feet on the fast break at an open look. Jack from way downtown. Back rim. Wow, surprised they're not using more.
I know.
I say that, Dave.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm surprised they're not using more clock, and Balawa goes and bangs a 3.
That has been the difference. The role players for Portsmouth.
Quick release on Jack, comes up short.
Yeah. And now you see
EG's
kind of standing around a little bit.
Yeah, not a lot of energy right now. Chalupic for 3 more. I question some of these shots regardless if they're going in.
Time and score.
Danny Pryor, the layup. EG down 12 with 4.5 minutes left. There's plenty of time left in this game.
Right, especially if Portsmouth is going to rush shots.
Yeah, they probably could have spent a minute on the clock that they decided to jack it.
It's another one.
He felt it. That was an open look. You got to shoot at some point, but all right, William gets fouled. He called it on the floor. 3 personal fouls for the Avengers, 3 for Portsmouth. We are a long way from going to 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
And that could play a role later in the game if it continues like that.
I wonder if East Greenwich will be super aggressive in the press now, since they have some to give, knowing that they're going to have to probably foul.
Yeah, they're gonna have to be. It looks like they're going to have to put Portsmouth on the line late, so you might as well.
Right. Try to get a couple now.
Yep. William misses the first, and he makes the second. I thought they called that on the floor, Dave.
I thought they did too.
Yeah.
And then
not an extra one there?
no.
I guess the Euro step.
Wow, and
The dreaded Euro step.
they called it East Greenwich ball. I thought that was blocked out by East Greenwich, but
Dave, between Balawa and Chalupic, I keep thinking of, if you remember, you might be too young for this, but remember when Taco Bell had the, what was it, the chalupa? Was it the chalupa? I haven't had dinner yet. I'm thinking about Taco Bell. It's a sad state of affairs. So there's 3:44 remaining, 60-49 Portsmouth. EG's going to need to change some things. They're going to need to get some stops and preferably some steals.
yeah,
Even more so than just possession stops.
right.
So it's time to be aggressive. There's only 3 team fouls on each team, and we got to East Greenwich has to make sure that see if we can run some screens, get Jack off some screens, because if Jack hits 1 or 2,
Yeah,
the only thing that'll contain him is this gym.
right. With East Greenwich, with Jack, you can make up 11 points in less than a minute.
Yes.
Really, it doesn't take much. Now, Portsmouth has a lot of seniors.
That's
so
what I was just going to say. They're smart team.
They've been here. They won the championship last year.
Yep.
But I am surprised how fast they're kind of shooting the ball here.
And Portsmouth comes out with some man pressure. Jack is now going to bring the ball up against Sam Balawa. It's a beautiful shot by Jack.
That's too quick. That's 2 quick ones for him. Hopefully that gets him going.
Jack, when he plants that foot in the ground, the defenders just can't stay with that. And now you got Plimpton on their best player. our best defender on their best player. Lock him down.
Yep, and there's a – oh, that was close.
The more I see Plimpton, I say it every broadcast, but I just can't wait to see him on the football field this year. Strong take by Balawa, but
see if they a reset. They shoot.
Coach O yelling.
Yep.
Oh,
and that's it doesn't seem like much, but I mean that's 25 seconds they could have ran off.
well, Coach O was saying there's plenty of time, and Chalupic decided he was going to launch either way. Danny Price will be big right here. Just misses. Oh, William, all hands team. Oh, he threw it away. All right. See if Hurd takes the 2 or if he. Lucente for 3. No good. We baited him into that one.
Portsmouth is doing everything they can to let East Greenwich back in the
They
game.
really are, Dave. Jack breaking ankles. Missed the 3. If a shot goes up before 10 on the clock,
I know.
I think Coach O might have a coronary. Unless it's an open look.
Yeah.
We got an offensive foul.
Right. I will say this: we practice time and score with the girls all year, and when things get crazy at the end, nobody remembers.
Yeah,
nobody remembers the score, the time.
This is right. It's hard not to pull the trigger when you have an open look, regardless of the time.
Oh wow!
Did he step on the baseline? Or did they call offensive?
Like.
Yeah.
Looks like they called him stepping out.
All right, EG picks up man. They get it in the hands of the quarterback on both the basketball floor and the football field. Coach O says, let it get to 5 seconds.
Oh, that's a...
9-point game with 1:25 left. Cole Basler in the game replacing Danny Pryor.
Now I think you have to face guard everybody and try to trap or tie up the ball as soon as it comes in.
Yeah, well, that's a great spot for a trap right there. All right.
It's a good move. Oh, he missed
We got what we wanted.
Yeah.
They got their look they wanted, and we got the stop. EG got the stop. I keep saying we, Dave. I know that's
I know
improper. I'm sorry. All right. Portsmouth calls timeout with a 9-point lead, 1 minute left in the game. The foul situations, Portsmouth has 5 team fouls, so they have 1 to give. EG has 4 team fouls. They have 2 to give. I imagine you're going to see that pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's got to be steal. If no steal, trap. If they get out of the trap, foul.
Right.
It's got to be one of those 3 things. And let's see what they've done from the line. So far tonight, Benny Hurd, believe it or not, has struggled from the line tonight. He's 2 for 6. And really, Chalupic has 2 free throws. He's 2 for 2. And Luke Hyder has hit his 1 free throw on an and 1. No one else has been at the line, but you got to think Portsmouth's going to keep the ball in Benny's hands if they possibly can. So we'll see if he can shake away from that 2 for 6 performance that he's put up so far.
It's important if East Greenwich scores to pick up your man as fast as possible, because Portsmouth's going to want to try to inbound it as fast as possible.
What I don't know is what the timeout situation is. A bucket and a timeout might be in order as well. Ooh. Cole Basler for 3. Got it! And now we get the timeout.
Yep. 2-possession game now.
That's a big shot there, Doc Basler. 2-possession game, 50 seconds left, and still 2 fouls to give. So just keep being aggressive. Wow, that was a big 3.
Yeah, that was – we needed it, obviously. Goes without saying, East Greenwich needed it.
And it looked like, obviously the first option was Jack coming off the screen. It wasn't there, and then Plimpy down low. And he made the right move and kicked it out to a wide-open Cole. And Cole has been knocking those down for a good part of this year. I think Cole has grown physically this season. We were talking the other day. He might be the tallest kid on this team.
Yeah, he's
right there with Ivan. He's probably 6'3", 6'4".
I told his sister from freshman last year to this year, I think she's the most improved girl in there.
There is a tribe of Baslers, and I did not realize Faith played. I was thinking she was still younger. What year is she?
She's a sophomore.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You got good things ahead, Dave. You got some young talent on that team.
I'm excited next year. We're going to be really good.
Yeah, it'll be fun. All right, Portsmouth inbounding the ball. EG is picking up full court. They got beat deep last week. We know that's not going to happen again.
Nope. Too much time being run off. Yeah, there you go.
So there's the 5th team foul. 1 more to give, and then Portsmouth will spend the rest of the night on the free throw line.
Oh. I know, that was good defense.
Balawa was saying, wait a minute. I'm a pretty athletic kid. I don't typically just fall down like that myself. All right, so it's 46 seconds left, 60-54. The game has a little bit of a different feel than it did just a couple minutes ago. I think, Portsmouth might get a little tight here. Up 9 with a minute, now up 6 with only 10 seconds off the clock.
It'd be important, East Greenwich, to go for the ball even when it comes about. Don't just go for the foul. Try to get a tie-up. I know the possession is to Portsmouth, but so many times at this point in the game, referees just won't blow the whistle if you're just, reaching in.
Yep.
If you go in aggressively, they'll call it jump ball.
All right, Portsmouth comes out, so they're 5 with Balawa, Hurd, Chalupik, Balawa. I said that already. And they get the ball to Lucente.
Now they have to foul.
That's one more. That's the limit. The next one, they go to the stripe. Portsmouth looks like they're going to run the same play, see if they can get Lucente in the backcourt, and then off to Hurd. Oh, they get it to Hurd right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Ooh. Thought we had the steal there. All right, Chalupik on the line. It looked like they were looking for him, and he was confident holding that ball, knowing he's going to get fouled. So he's 2 for 2 on the line tonight. Let's see what he does with the front end is the key.
And we didn't box out.
Wow.
I got to be honest, I'm not sure that East Greenwich knew that was a 1-on-1 because it seemed like a couple guys did not move.
They did not come off the blocks, did they?
Yeah. Which is very unusual.
All right, now Balawa's going to try the front end of a 1-on-1. And he gets it. And Balawa gets both. Wow.
He has been a difference maker in this game.
100% has. Defensively, he's been unbelievable. William Foster for 3, just short. Oh, Plimpy. All right. That hurt. That's going to make it tough here now. 21 seconds remaining. EG down 8 points. Benny Hurd on the line. They in the double bonus, Dave, or is this 1-on-1?
I believe this is still a 1-on-1.
Danny Pryor in the game, replacing Cole Basler. Yeah, 1-on-1. Something tells me Hurd is. Oh, he misses again. 2 for 7 from the line for Benny Hurd. All right, let's see what we got here.
Jack short and a long 3. He's saying it was tipped. I kind of thought it was tipped too, but.
Eight-point lead. EG fouls. Foul on William Foster.
You know, I don't think Benny Hurd had his best game today, but
well,
his role players were huge.
He controlled the game, and you're right. Vicente makes the first. I just didn't see this coming.
No.
And Vicente makes the second. 10-point lead with 10 seconds to go. Pryor for 3. All right, well-fought game by Portsmouth Patriots. They take a 10-point win out of the EG gym. EG's got nothing to be disappointed about.
No, not at all.
These kids played together since they were in kindergarten, and they've had a great run. They didn't see it ending this way, but
no, it's definitely disappointing for them. But
I tell you one thing, Dave. This is the kind of it's so disappointing for so many reasons. The season's disappointing with the shortness of the games and things of the season.
Mm-hmm.
But man, if there was ever a year I would like to see an open tournament, this was the year. Because EG being 10-0 coming into this game probably would have had a pretty high seed.
Exactly.
And no one would want to play this team in an open tournament.
No, not at all.
All right, so the final score is Portsmouth 64, East Greenwich 54. Dave, a couple of scoring notes. We'll start on the Portsmouth side. Calvin Lucente, who continued his pace from previous games in the playoffs, he ended up with 7 points. Benny Hurd, he had a big first half and then continued on a bit in the second half, but he ended up with 17 points for Hurd. He was 2 for 6 from the line, and that did not hurt them.
No.
Luke Hyder ended the game with 7 points. Sam Balawa, who, again, I will go out on a limb and say he was my game MVP.
Yes.
Not from his scoring, which he had 11 points, but his defense and his just impact on the game. Owen Gugliotta had 5 points. Jack Balawa had another great game. He had 9. And Tim Chalupik ended the game. I think he had all his points in the second half. He ended up with 7. On the EG side, Jack McMullen was held to 10 points. Mm-hmm. Danny Pryor had a solid game. He ended up with 12 points. William Foster had 3 points. Aiden Kochak was a monster in the first half. He ended up with 11. Cole Basler had the big 3 for his 3 points. Andrew Plimpton, the numbers don't do him justice again. The kid had a great year, works like a dog. He had 12 points. And Will Erickson had a big 3. He had 3 points. So that's it from 300 Avenger Drive on the NFHS Network. Good night, everybody. Thank you.